Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another TEW 2020 experiment video here today. Now, today, we're starting here in the database editor because this is definitely the best place to visualize what the focus of these experiments are going to be. I think this is the next long-form 3-part experiment series because, quite frankly, I can't specifically think of a different one to do. I have different ideas, but they all kind of go back to the WCW again in large parts, or bringing another company back, and I want to take a minute little break from that, and so focusing on this one instead. And today's episode, well, we are, as you can see, the mod is Invasion 2001, starting May 2001. Here again, we were here for WCW Lives, I know, but WCW definitely died right now. And so what is the focus? Well, the mod I wanted that I couldn't find was one for 2002. And in the wrestling world, 2002, WWE, WWF specifically, featured the debuts of a lot of people, but 4 big ones in specifics. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, and the Animal Dave Batista. The OVW 4, Ohio Valley Wrestling 4, whatever you want to call them, 4 massive superstars who came through Ohio Valley Wrestling and all kind of debuted within a 3 to 4 month time period, I'm pretty sure. The impact all 4 guys made on WWE as a whole, on the wrestling business as a whole, cannot be overstated, really. Orton, Lesnar, Cena, Batista. I can't even begin to count the number of world titles between those guys at the very least. And so the question of today is, what if they never existed? Cena, Lesnar, Batista, Orton, what if they never existed? So, let's go one by one. Let's start with Big John. John Cena, deleted from history. What's next? Let's go Big Brock Lesnar. Big Brock Lesnar, deleted from history. No more matches with Roman Reigns to look forward to, everybody. I'm sure everyone's really depressed about that in the comments, so I apologize. Let's go for Big Dave Batista, deleted from history. Who will play Drax? Unsure, personally. Oh god, I'm trying to remember who was linked with it and that, but I cannot off the top of my head. Jason Momoa wasn't he? He's Aquaman, so probably not. And finally, of course, we started with Cena, and we end with Randy Orton. Bob's still here. Orton just, Bob, got a little bit rowdy, I guess, in his earlier days, as the Ohio Valley Wrestling 4 are no more. But WWE, let's get rid of Randy Orton's name, is still here. And WWE still has a future to look to. 21 years from this is today. 2022. Cena, 16-time world champ. Randy Orton, I think he's a 14-time world champ. Batista, he won quite a few world titles. Hollywood superstar now. WrestleMania, incredible matches. Main event of 30, big moments. Brock Lesnar, he's still alive and kicking. He's Viking Brock now, for the love of everything. 3 WrestleMania main events against Roman Reigns alone. It's a very big list of accomplishments, and a very big list of things that fully and officially never happened now, but what will happen? Without further ado, let's find out. I'm going to simulate first of all here to 2008, 7 years forward, 777. We're going to go to 2008. By 2008, what's happened? Well, it's 2008, WrestleMania 24, the main event, my first WrestleMania, by the way. Well, not main event, but it featured Orton and Cena in a triple threat with Triple H, so at the very least, they have a big impact. Batista fought Umaga. Batista, Undertaker was main event the year before. Cena, Shawn was the year before. Orton, Undertaker was a few years before that. So many things that are no longer going to happen in this first part. What will happen? Without further ado, let's simulate to 2008 and begin to answer the question, what if the OVW 4, Cena, Lesnar, Orton and Batista never existed? And here we are, Monday, week 1, January 2000. And, I mean, The Rock's Wrestler of the Year. Are we interesting to see? Because even just this stage, 7 years in, they've accomplished a lot. I mean, between them, they've got 4 WrestleMania main events at this stage. WrestleMania 19, Lesnar defeated Angle. WrestleMania 21, Batista defeated Triple H. WrestleMania 22, Cena defeated Triple H. WrestleMania 23, Batista lost to The Undertaker. But still at this stage, 4 WrestleMania main events between them is nothing to be, laughed at or anything. In addition, at this stage, 12 world titles between the 4 guys, 3 each. 3 WWE titles for Lesnar, 3 WWE titles for Cena, 3 world titles for Batista, and 2 WWE titles and 1 world title for Randy Orton. 12 world championship between the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championship between them at this stage. And so a lot to have changed here, obviously. And just going and looking at the WWE here, Vince is dead because Cue Ball Carmichael's in charge and Jim Ross is the head booker. Stone Cold Still Wrestling is the figurehead of the company. And the other big guys are The Rock, Bill Goldberg, Rey Mysterio, and Sting. So, 2008. That's the year. It's 2008. God. The titles are still WWF. WWE, I'll call them though. The WWE Championship. This is only a one-title company. They lost those 4 guys. They said, oh, we don't need another title. Or did they? No, it's here. God. Right. WWE Championship. Where did we start? We start over in 2001. I want to say, yep. Stone Cold has it. He lost it to Sting. To Stone Cold to Sting. To RVD, Big Show, The Rock, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, William Regal, Bill Goldberg, Stone Cold. So still focusing a lot of the older guys like The Rock, like The Big Show, like Stone Cold, Rey Mysterio, Sting, Kurt Angle. Focusing on these older guys without these young superstars, which weird to call them that because, they're not young anymore, but they were young superstars like Lesnar, Batista, Cena, and Orton, who have come through at this stage and who are in world title contention at this stage. They were in real life, but without them, very WWE fashion, they just focus on the old guard. Even in present year, if things go wrong, call Bill Goldberg for the world title. God, some things never change. World title, Batista's won 3 of them and Orton's won 1 at this stage, but in this world, Triple H lost it to RVD, Jericho vacant, Triple H, Sting, Triple H, Goldberg, Eddie, Ray, Steve, Kurt. So at least in this universe, we can still know that Triple H did still beat Sting at some point at WrestleMania by the look of it, which I'm sure we can all be very comforted knowing that still happens. But also still a lot of the same old names at the top. Goldberg, Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Triple H, Sting. No surprise, really. Ray and Eddie getting their first reign's lovely, but still none of these young names popping through like your Brocks, Daves, Johns, and Randalls. As WrestleMania main events is something I'm intrigued with. So WrestleMania 19 first. So the main event of this one was Brock Lesnar defeating Kurt Angle for the WWE title. But in this universe, it was Jericho defeating Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Championship. The WWE title was Triple H beating Sting by DQ. But yeah, instead of, Lesnar, young superstar getting this big win, big moment against Kurt Angle, it was Jericho beating Bill Goldberg, which may be, a very different kind of moment. Then WrestleMania 21, big storyline, Batista leaving Evolution, turning, cashing in the Rumble, beating Triple H in the main event to win his first world title. Lovely, massive moment. In this universe, didn't happen. In this universe, the WrestleMania 21 main event was Triple H defeating Stone Cold in a cell match for the world title. So it's still over the World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H is still the World Heavyweight Champion heading into the event. But, no Dave Batista in this world. And so we'll just have him fight Stone Cold in a cell, which, actually, you know what? Fair enough. Triple H, Stone Cold, Hell in a Cell. That's a pretty banging WrestleMania main event. You got Ray versus RVD just before it, so you get this, bit more high-flying bout before. You get you can only assume, incredibly bloody Hell in a Cell match for that 99. You don't get Big the Animal, Dave Batista, getting his crowning moment and beating Triple H at last, coming out of his shadow of the Authority and winning his world title. But you do get a kick-ass Hell in a Cell match at least out of it, which is all you can ask for in life, honestly. WrestleMania 22, John Cena defeats Triple H himself. Yep. But, obviously can't happen in this world. But in this world, it's Eddie beating Ray for the WCW World title, which, you know what? I don't think anyone would complain about that main eventing WrestleMania. So much natural, just built-in story with Eddie and Ray you can jump to. Both those guys, main event of WrestleMania. It's beautiful, actually. It's beautiful. Ray won the Rumble this year, IRL as well, didn't he? 2006. I'm putting my mind into a mental blender on that one. But yeah. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. God. I'm 99% sure, so I'll put my house on it. Rey Mysterio did win the Rumble that year IRL, and he is once again getting a world title match at Mania, this time against Eddie, and he can have that moment with Eddie. He can't win the title, Eddie does get the win, but you know, they can make up after the match, have a hug. Beautiful moment. Lovely, 92. It's not Cena, Shawn Michaels, but you know what? Eddie and Rey main event. I don't think anyone will complain. These are changed WrestleMania main events. No offense, minus Jericho, Bill Goldberg. Pretty good. Stone Cold's Triple H in a cell. Eddie versus Rey for the world title. Those are lovely matches. Whilst finally, the most recent one, WrestleMania 23, IRL, it was Undertaker Batista. Batista coming up short, not ending the streak. Undertaker winning the world title on the grandest stage of them all. But in this world, obviously, that didn't happen. In this world, instead, the WrestleMania 23 main event was Goldberg versus Sting. Jesus Christ. For the WWE Championship, Stone Cold and Triple H fought again for the world title just beforehand, and then the 74,000 in attendance and the 4.8 million around the world just got to sit and watch Bill Goldberg versus Sting in 2007. Jesus, that's a depressing match. That's just depressing. God, makes me think of the good days when Eddie and Rey fought in the main event, or when Triple H and Stone Cold went to war in the cell, and then you just sat there watching Bill Goldberg versus Sting. No offense, Sting. It's just depressing a bit, isn't it? It is. What else do I want to look at? I want to look at the Rumbles. You know, obviously, Lesnar had won a Rumble at this stage. Batista had won a Rumble at this stage. This database has not got the Rumble set, so it just doesn't happen. So we can't actually look at it, and it doesn't have a King of the Ring set either. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky on that one, lads, because I did not catch that. It's such a weirdly specific thing you'd have to check. So I apologise for that, because there is no Rumble. But still, plenty to look at in this OVW Flawless universe. Is it better? I mean, WWE's just gone back to the same old superstars for 7 more years, which is a very WWE move, actually. So I don't know if you can say it's better, but it's very much expected. But you know what? We lost a lot, but we did gain some massive moments. Stone Cold and Triple H in a cell. That'll be a good match. Eddie and Rey in the main event of WrestleMania for the world title. That'll be lovely. So look at the positives of this OVW Flawless world. As that is going to be it for today. Next time, jump forward to 2015, a lot further in the forward, a lot more world titles between them. What will happen? What will come of it all? We're going to have to wait to find out. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this OVW Flawless world we have found ourselves in. I think it has ups, it has downs. Let me know what you think. Do the ups outweigh the downs? Do the downs outweigh the ups? Let me know. While you're down there, why don't you leave a like and subscribe for more if you have enjoyed, and I really do hope you have. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.